Big Ed here. And at first I want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day today, and we are bringing you the fourth installment of my Remington 700 build. This rifle is empty. There's nothing in it. And the first install I did on this for this video was the Kydex cheek rest right here. I was not getting a proper cheek weld on this rifle. I was having to bring my cheek up on this rifle to get it to function correctly. I ordered this on eBay. I think it was just shy of $40. And then I drilled two. Basically, I had a buddy help me install this. And I held the rifle up. I shouldered it, looked through the scope, and I had him measure, where my forward and backwards, where my setback was, and also how high it needed to be off the stock. So it came out perfect. I'm really happy with it. And then we drilled the holes together. So, with a $400 stock, I didn't want to make a mistake and drill a wrong hole and have to fill it again. And it's painted nicely. I love the paint job on it, so I wanted to take my time, so I had a friend of mine help me. So the next, just to show you the back of it right there, these are lock bolts right here with a square head underneath them, kind of like a carriage bolt setup, a small carriage bolt. So they did lock in this channel, so then, you can just use these to finger tighten this, and you can move that, your cheek rest around. But that was a very nice upgrade to the rifle, and it is black, so it does match the rifle and it looks good. And I did put the knobs on it, facing away from me, the same side my bolt handle is. So the rifle feels good. But as you can see, and I can see through this scope perfectly now, it does what it's supposed to do. And the next upgrade I did was I had to send this away. I got the bolt handle threaded. There's some kits that you make that go on that Remington factory bolt handle, but I did not want that. I think the Remington factory bolt handle sucks. It doesn't feel very comfortable. It works, it's just a piece of metal and it's just a different shape, but this is a big improvement right here. It was $65. There's another eBay service to him, and he sent it back with that nice black steel handle on there and thread it to me. And I could remove it and put on a different handle, but I like it. And this is a big difference because when you're cycling the rifle, just that round circular motion feels a lot better in the rifle than that standard Remington bolt handle. And the last upgrade I did, and I'm a big believer in this, is to get another magazine. And this is the 10-round Wyatt magazine right here. And it is a single stack, and that's why it looks so big. I mean, this looks like almost a 20-round AR-10 308 magazine, but this is a single stack 308 Wyatt magazine for this system right here. And I really like this system, and I'm a big believer, never have one magazine for your rifle. Always get a second magazine. And eventually I'm going to get in some competition shooting this rifle. I got to iron out some of my shots out past, get into that 400 to 600 yard range, get some of that stuff ironed out. But you always want to have a second mag for a rifle, just in case you lose one, you get a malfunction or something in that nature. But that's it right there. The other mistake I made building this rifle is the bipod I installed on it was a Harris, which was a great bipod, but I did not have the notch legs. It works fine, but when you're behind the rifle and you're trying to adjust it without the notch legs, it gets very difficult to adjust it as the legs are going up and down and they're not notched, because you got to tighten it right where you need it. So the weight of the rifle just collapses the bipod all the time. So I sold that on eBay, and I have purchased a Harris with the notch legs. So I'll recommend that. If you've got a big rifle, don't bother with the smooth leg bipods. They are not worth it. Get a notch leg bipod. They're pretty useless without the notch legs, and it makes your life much easier. But then you just hit a little click, and then you can get it extended and locked in, within a half an inch of what you want. And then with the swivel function on the bipod, the rifle can can take up the difference on there. But that's basically it right now. So I'm thinking this rifle's getting pretty close to done. I'm not sure what else I could do to it, but I'm pretty happy the way it is now. And I haven't even shot it with this bolt handle on there yet, but we're going to take it to the range. And I was at the range, say 3 weeks ago with my brother, and we were at the 200 yard line, and I was getting a few bullseyes with this. So it's with the 168 Sierra Match Kings. This is really accurate, and I have some custom loads worked up for some 175 Match Kings that I'm hoping this 1 in 12 barrel will stabilize. So and I also have some 155 Palmas loaded up, and I've done the whole range, you know, with my Varget powder, you know, starting from a low charge up to a high charge. And hopefully, you know, we'll get some good results. I really want to be able to shoot those 175s proficiently out of this rifle. So hopefully the 1 in 12 will stabilize that bullet and get some acceptable accuracy. And the 168s shoot exceptional from this rifle. I put those in, and I had some 147s that I was shooting out of this, and you know, they were shooting all right, but you put the 168s in there and it's a night and day difference, and it's just like, wow, it wakes this rifle right up, and just, you know, planting them on top of each other. So you know, we'll have more to come, and we'll keep you informed on the accuracy on this is. But this, you know, it's a lot of fun building this thing up. Thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and feel free to subscribe. Thanks, folks.